Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Dragonheir SilentGods video. Today's video is a really important one because it's kind of like a final warning, or at least we're approaching that final warning for the account migration, right? So that's a little bit of a big thing that's gonna happen for those of you that do not know. From the 7th of November, which is gonna be next week on Thursday, the servers will shut down for like 24 days. They're gonna come back on the 1st of December. So those of you that have been playing and you're still playing the account, or maybe you took a break but you're considering coming back later on to play the game, I would suggest you watch this video and follow these steps so you do not lose your account data, right? If you don't do this, you might be losing everything. There's a high chance you're gonna lose everything if you're not gonna be doing the steps that you're supposed to follow in order to save your account data. Now, they gave us a little bit of a guide, I guess, on their Discord through some pictures showing us how we can make sure that our data is saved, that we can manage to, carry everything over from these servers basically to the next servers that they're transferring all the data from, right? Because it's kind of a big thing. It's pretty much, if I understood correctly, the current servers are gonna basically shut down because there's a different provider. They're moving all the data from your accounts, from the servers, from everything to a different servers, to pretty much a different provider, which is also going to include a different distributor. And it's a big thing, and in order to save that, you're going to need to follow these steps. So these are the pictures that we got from them to kind of give us some easy steps of what you can follow. So how to complete account data migration, right? It's pretty straightforward. There's going to be some simple steps. So step 1, log into the game before the data migration begins, which is at 2 a.m. UTC on the 7th of the 11th, which, like I said, is going to be next Thursday. And after you log in, then you go to step 2, click the important notice and read announcement and confirm your agreement. So where this one appears, it shows us over here at the top and then over there. So let's just check it in game. It's this sign over here, right? The little, I guess, parchment, I guess you would call it, or little scroll with a feather. So it does say here, travelers, first of all, would like to extend our gratitude for your support, participation, and support, their solid growth and progress. So over here, I'm not going to read everything again because I already read this, but you can read it yourself. But pretty much you have to come over here, and then there's going to be a button that you can click, as it shows over here, go, which is going to give you the option after you do that to log in and basically connect your data, your account, to a certain account, okay? And that account is gonna be one of the following. Is gonna be Play Store, Apple, I think. Let me see, what does it say over here again? Which one is it? But it's pretty much, you have a few options where you can connect your account, so you make sure you save your data, right? That's really important. Now let's go over to the next 3. Now, oh yeah, there we go. It shows over here, step 3, select one method to bind your game ID. Okay, user with only VK binding or guest accounts will not be able to log in after migration. So make sure you connect it to one of the 3, either a Google account, a Facebook account, or an Apple account. So select whichever one of these. You have to choose at least one. I think one should be enough, especially if it's like Google or Apple, because that's pretty much universal account. Facebook, I think even Facebook would be the same, but I would say that just one of these accounts would be good. So you just click the link button. Is going to take you to a browser page where you connect to your Google account, Facebook, or Apple account, log into that, and then the binding, the account linking will be done, and then you're just going to have to click confirm. And then step 4, it's pretty straightforward. After completing the binding, you will receive Hero Light Dice ×2 and Starlight Dice ×5, which you see I already received myself. So after you link your account, you can straight up collect these rewards. Then it does say the migration will begin again after the version update, 2 a.m. on the 7th. The game will be is expected to undergo 24 days, like I said, of downtime, during which you will not be able to log in. So I think this is like worst case scenario is going to be 24 days. We might have a nice surprise and then might come back like a little bit later, but I would just expect that it's straight up 24 days of the servers and the accounts of everything being down, and there's not going to be much we can do. And then step 5, claim migration update compensation. Once the servers reopen, travelers can log in to the original game account and will also receive compensation of 5 Hero Lights and 10 Starlight Stone Dice. as it shows over here in game. So I guess on the 1st of December or whenever the servers are back up, after you log in, you're going to be able to collect these other rewards. So I think this one was easy. This is pretty straightforward, the steps you need to follow. So make sure you do this before next Thursday, because otherwise you might be losing your account, right? Like if you still want to play, like I mentioned, if you're somebody that doesn't play right now, okay, maybe you said, you know what, I'm skipping season 4 because maybe you already did season 4 already and you took a break. You still need to do this, okay? You still need to do this, because if you do not do it, there's a really high chance that you're gonna lose everything, okay? You're gonna lose everything, and if you decide to come back, you might have to start from scratch, and you might not want to do that. Now, apart from those steps, I want to give you, from my point of view, another piece of advice of what maybe you should be doing, and this is something that I personally will be doing. What I'm talking about is, well, basically making some screenshots and saving them in a folder just in case something goes wrong, right? So what do I mean by that? Well, you would go in your roster like here, select it like this to have a wider view, and then I would just go ahead, like, you know, move myself over here. I would just take screenshot of all the legendaries that you have, and then all the epics and everything, right? Just take a screenshot of every single hero that you have on your account, just to make sure that you're not missing anything once a migration happens, because you never know. It's a big thing, it's a big migration, lots of data being transferred, errors are bound to happen, and you don't want to miss out, right? If you see that something happens and, you know, after the migration happens and after servers reopen, you might be missing something, one of your legendaries, and you definitely do not want to do that. So first thing, like I said, take a screenshot of your characters. Maybe also, this might be a little bit, you know, more to ask, but maybe just go through them like this, or maybe, you know what, make a video if it's easier. Just go through them and be like, okay, scroll, just making sure that all the ones that you have scrolled will still have scrolls on them, because again, we do not know what's gonna happen, and you might lose the scrolls on your people. Now, the next thing that you should do, let me see if I have one that I don't have scrolled. You should go over here and go to skills upgrade. Make sure you look that you still have the, you know, take a screenshot of all the scrolls that you have. You either can do it like that, or you can go in your inbox, and I think it's gonna be over here, right? You can take a screenshot of your scrolls and be like, okay, I have 31 of the master ones, then I have how many you have of the scholar scrolls, and then same thing for the rare scrolls. This is only for, keep in mind, stuff that says fully reserved, or it might even be the resources if you're still going through a season, because the way it's gonna happen is they're gonna freeze the season, and then the season is gonna continue on the 1st. So it's not like the 24 days will still count while while everything is closed. So you might want to keep all the resources as well, right? You might have a ton of the crystals, and you're gonna be like, wait, I'm missing a ton. So take a screenshot of everything here, maybe even gear, I guess, but like gear is gonna be impossible to make sure that you have everything. It's just like, you know, hopefully all is gonna be good. Then everything maybe over here, take screenshots of your bread. And then the last thing that's, again, really important, take a screenshot of your artifacts, okay? So you don't miss the artifacts, just screenshot one over here, and then you scroll down and screenshot the others. And if you have any dupes of legendaries, I would say just inspire them, right? Just go ahead and inspire them, because if you're gonna be, if they are inspired, they're gonna stay there. And if you wanna remove them and use them to get an artifact, you can always go back to it. So, for example, if I had another one, I would go over here. But keep in mind, like I said, you can just click this and you can click reset, okay? And it gives you all the souls back. So just to be safe that you're not gonna be losing those soul imprints, those dupes, just inspire whichever legendary you have and keep them like that, and then take the screenshot. So I think that's pretty much all that I can think of, right? Follow the steps for the data migration over here, then take screenshot of the important things, like I said, your heroes, the scrolls that you have on them, all the scrolls that you have in your inbox, your artifacts, and then, you know, maybe even like this, you know what? Take a screenshot of this, how much War Motto, how much Starlight Stone Die, Dragon Crystal, and hero that you have. Screenshot everything, again, just as a precaution. That's my advice that I want to give you, and that's what I think would be the best practice. So you make sure that nothing's going to be missing, and if something is missing, you're going to have the, you know, the, what's it called, the proof that, okay, this is what I had, so they can refund it, or, you know, they can give that to your account. But yeah, that pretty much covers it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, please consider liking it, subscribing to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.